traigo ritmo y tú me das calor. Mi mundo es un carnaval donde la vida es genial. Así te quiero yo, con tu sonrisa y tu buen sabor. La luna ya se despertó, es hora de pasarlo bien. Así que ven con tu ritmo y tu sabor a la noche del amor. Siente mi calor, tan, 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 tan. Es una fiesta de carnaval con la luna y el mar, donde tienes que cantar, tan, 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 tan. Ven con tu ritmo y tu sabor a la noche del amor. Siente mi calor, tan, 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 tan. Es una fiesta de carnaval con la luna y el mar, donde tienes que cantar, tan. Do you ever question your life? Do you ever wonder why? Do you ever see in your dreams all the castles in the sky? Oh, tell me why do we build castles in the sky? Oh, tell me why all the castles way up high? Please tell me why do we build castles in the sky? Oh, tell me why all the castles way up high? Castles in the sky. Oh, tell me why. Do you ever question your life? Do you ever wonder why? Do you ever see in your dreams all the castles in the sky? Oh, tell me why do we build castles in the sky? Oh, tell me why all the castles way up high? Please tell me why do we build castles in the sky? Oh, tell me why all the castles way up high? Oh, tell me why.
be taking your order in the drive-thru at this time because the safety of our communities and people is our top priority. So if you'd like an Egg McMuffin for breakfast or some fries right now, just because, we'll be here to take your order.
An auto policy from State Farm gets you collision coverage. And this radio ad from State Farm gets you coverage of this beloved 90s hit.
I hit a car. I hit a car. I hit a car. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. My agent's gonna help me.
For more coverage, visit statefarm.com.
Are you ready to switch mobile providers? Spectrum Mobile is a better way to mobile, delivering the fastest overall speeds and the most reliable mobile service coast to coast. And now we're bringing you 5G with faster speeds for an even better mobile experience. And of course, we have the latest 5G phones. Speed, reliability, value. Spectrum Mobile, a better way to mobile. Now with 5G. Click to learn more.
Right on time. Right on time. In my reality, we cross the line. For crystal eternity. Right on time. Into the oversea, you be mine. This is my fantasy. Right on time. In my reality, we cross the line. For crystal eternity. Right on time. Into the oversea, you be mine. This is my fantasy. Right on time. In my reality, we cross the line. For crystal eternity. Right on time. Into the oversea, you be mine. This is my fantasy. Right on time. Right on time. In my reality, we cross the line. Oh, crystal eternity. Right on time. Into the open sea, you be mine. This is my fantasy. Right on time. In my reality, we cross the line. Oh, crystal eternity. Right on time. Into the open sea, you be mine. This is my fantasy. Right on time. In my reality, we cross the line. Oh, crystal eternity. Right on time. Into the open sea, you be mine. This is my fantasy. Right on time. I met a boy some days ago, but I was too sure to take it slow. I looked in his eyes, the eyes are low. Heaven hit me from above, and I felt the secret mystery by the time he took my hand. And I prayed to God that this will never end. Do you wanna be my star? I wanna be a star tonight. Dance with me until the morning light. I wanna be a star tonight. Let me shine, shine, shine so bright. I wanna be a star tonight. Dance with me until the morning light. I wanna be a star tonight. Let me shine, shine, shine so bright. You wanna be my star? Oh, this was the night for you and me. We have been dancing endlessly. I was surprised by your charms when you took me in your arms. Still I feel the secret mystery. Draw your name across the sand. 'Cause by now I know that this will never end. Do you wanna be my star? I wanna be a star tonight. Dance with me until the morning light. I wanna be a star tonight. Let me shine, shine, shine so bright. I wanna be a star tonight. Dance with me until the morning light. I wanna be a star tonight.
The 28 is getting late. A million bills are left unpaid. I got it all, love and hate. Now it's time to get it straight. Get up the phone. I'm not alone no more. I might be broke, but I'm here for much more. Thank you for my supermodel girlfriend. All the things I've earned, I spent on stuff that took me much too far. But thank God I'm a rock star. Been to the casting of TV. I met her at the VIP. She said, well, I know who you are. But thank God I'm a rock star. I'm a take a million girls that I get late. I had a slash of hash and cash, went up in smoke, enjoyed the flash. Get off the phone, I'm not alone, no more. I might be broke, but I'm here for much more, for much more. Thank you for my supermodel girlfriend, all the things I've burned, I spent on stuff that took me much too far. But thank God I'm a rock star. Been to a casting on TV, I met her at the VIP. She said, well, I know who you are. But thank God I'm a rock star. She said, you're way too bizarre. Thank God I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. Thank God I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star.
You know what is rock, but you don't know how to start. I just rock in the club. You know what is rock, but you don't know what's hip hop. I just rock in the club.
Did you get everything?
Yeah, everything valuable. Jewelry, money, Magic the Gathering cards. Nerd.
What about the wallet? Where's your wallet?
No, don't hurt us.
Where is it?
It's on the counter in the kitchen.
Go get it, and then we're out of here.
Yeah, okay.
I know I came in here for a reason. Am I hungry? That wasn't it. This can't be right. Okay. That was it. No, it wasn't. Oh,
And I'm washing all the dishes. Washing them clean.
it's gonna be a tight month. Yeah. That wasn't it. Carry the one.
Aha.
Mr. Pig's Foodorama. Pretty. I already paid this.
Okay, that definitely wasn't it.
This would go faster if you just behave. My handwriting's really changed. No.
Oh,
Hey, Mom. I thought maybe I was going to call you for some reason.
stop licking your arm.
Yes, I'm eating healthy. Eat what I want.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got the wallet. Let's go.
What took you so long?
With your hands up, we got the place surrounded.
Oh!
Hold on, I left my gun in the kitchen.
Are you serious? Put the gun down! Just Put not the gun plan. down! All right.
Hey, get your hands in the air. All right, Fairbank, clear the kitchen.
Copy that. I know I came in here for a reason.
Milk's in the fridge and plates are in the cupboard, so eat up. You can put the sprinkles on.
Good news.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you don't forget to comment. It's your line.
Oh, I forgot. I walked through the door. Remember to like and subscribe.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won.
Okay, you know how it feels when you've saved enough for that long-awaited home edition? Now imagine an addition on that addition. Whoa. That's the feeling with Capital One, where a new savings account earns an interest rate 5 times the national average. That's right, 5 times, as represented by 5 times more singers. This is banking reimagined. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Rate comparison based on FDIC national rate. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
Monday morning, it's cold outside. I'm sitting here all alone. Pack my bag and leave this town. And if I stay, I stay down. It's a long, long way to reach to you. You appear in my dreams, and I pray that you exist. You're a creature I can't resist. I'm counting down the days until we meet again. Longing to you on every day. I'm counting down the days I catch the stop for you. Wanna hold your hand. I'm counting down the days until we meet again. Longing to you on every day. I'm counting down the days I catch the stop for you. Wanna hold your hand. Let me be your man. I close my eyes and dream of you. You turn up so true. I don't know where to go, where to search. You exist in my mind, and I hope we meet someday. Spread our wings and fly away. I'm counting down the days until we meet again. Longing to you on every day. I'm counting down the days I catch the stop for you. Wanna hold your hand. I'm counting down the days until we meet again. Longing to you on every day. I'm counting down the days I catch the stop for you. Wanna hold your hand. Let me be your man.
This is my odyssey. This is my illusion. I'm lost in a dream of you and me, so caught up in confusion. When will love be immortal and truth be pure and free? I was born to find the light. This is my odyssey. odyssey. This is my illusion. I'm lost in a dream of you and me, still caught up in confusion. When will brothers stop the fight? When will our minds be free? I was born to find the light. This is my odyssey. This is my odyssey. Searching for sanctuary, you know you're never going to get some. Maybe no chance will they find you. Never going to get some. Could a new romance ever find you? Never going to get some. Maybe no chance will they find you. Never going to get some. Could a new romance ever find you? I see a picture. By the lamp's flicker, isn't it strange how dreams fade and change? Never going to get some. Maybe no chance will they find you. Never going to get some. Could a new romance ever find you? Feels so extraordinary. Something's got a hold on me. I get this feeling I'm in motion. Sudden sense of liberty. I don't care 'cause I'm not there. And I don't care if I'm here tomorrow. Again and again I've taken too much of the things that cause you too much. I used to think that the day would never come. I see the light in the shade of the morning sun. The morning sun is the drug that brings me near to the childhood I lost, replaced by fear. I used to think that the day would never come, that my life would be
Another cold and lonely rainy day comes to an end. I have to clear my mind before I sleep, or else I tend to close my eyes and realize there's nothing there but light. I need shadow, I need darkness to help me through the night. Another cold and lonely rainy day comes to an end. I have to clear my mind before I sleep, or else I tend to close my eyes and realize there's nothing there but light. I need shadow, I need darkness to help me through the night. The dark side. Sunday morning hurts my eyes. Cold water hits my face, only get up to see the skies. I raise my head, look up, and I'm surprised the clouds have gone. I'm still in search for darkness, so I got to wait till dawn. 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 So I got to wait till dawn. Got to wait till dawn. So I got to wait till dawn. Got to wait till dawn. Sunday morning hurts my eyes. Cold water hits my face, only get up to see the skies. I raise my head, look up, and I'm surprised the clouds have gone. I'm still in search for darkness, so I got to wait till dawn. Wait till dawn, wait till dawn, wait till dawn, wait till dawn. The dark side.
Have invaded Earth, and the only thing they fear is you. Conquer demons across dimensions and save humanity. Raise hell in Doom Eternal, winner of E3 2019's Best Action Game. Available now.
At Sprint, our priority is keeping you safe. During these uncertain times, shop from the safety of your home at Sprint.com for the best new phone deals, like the Samsung Galaxy S25G. Lease it for just $0 a month when you switch and get a $100 prepaid MasterCard when you shop online. Stay healthy and go to Sprint.com today. $0 per month after $41.67 per month credit. Apply within 2 bills. Requires 18-month lease. New line and approved credit. If you cancel early, remaining balance due. 5G coverage limited in select cities. Taxes and restrictions apply.
drums in a booming track. Rhythm and drums in a booming track. Rhythm and drums in a booming track.
So with all the chaos that's happening in the world right now, people getting...
It's like a known cardinal sin for creators to actually show how much they make. But I would actually really like to make a video on exactly how much I make. But that's a really scary video to make. So if you'd like to see me do it anyway, I'd be happy to leave it. All right. I guess we're doing this. Ever since the drop of Stream Beats last week, copyright-free lo-fi beats for streamers, by the way, available on almost every single streaming service, link in the description below. But ever since that launched, I've gotten a lot of questions from you guys about monetization and running your stream like a business. And I've been more open about my personal income than most people have recommended I be. So I've decided to take a step back and take the more responsible approach and just literally tell you everything. Wish me luck. In this video, I will tell you literally exactly how much I make, where that money comes from, and why I believe I tend to make more money than most people my size on Twitch. And hopefully I don't lose any of you guys in the process. Why is that, by the way? Honestly, why do you think people get upset when they find out how much money content creators make? Be honest. Yeah, I'd actually really like to hear your opinion. My theory on this is that YouTubers, content creators are just in general more relatable than like TV personalities. And when you find out that a YouTuber makes a good chunk of money, I think it kind of ruins that relatability a little bit. Just a theory, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Before we start this video on monetization, I'd like to monetize it with saying thank you to our sponsor, Owned.tv. Owned is your one-stop shop for all your stream aesthetic needs, from overlays to panels to alerts, really just all the things. Plus, all the overlays are modular, so if you and all your friends pick up the same overlay called Good Vibes that you're looking at right now, none of you are gonna have the exact same looking stream because you can pick different camera borders, different elements that will support the channel. Also, if you want 40% off, make sure you use code ALPHA at checkout. And also, one more reminder, I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. So if during this video you have questions maybe I didn't answer, feel free to jump in there and let's talk. There are 3 different levels of monetization that any streamer can go through. We'll call them tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3, just for simplicity. Understanding these 3 tiers and how they work, especially understanding the top tier, gives you a little bit of a sense of like a path to walk. It really helps you understand how creators can turn their tiny little channel into a staple in the industry, like for example, Rooster Teeth. And while YouTubers have been accomplishing this for years, streaming is still relatively new enough that very few streamers understand what can be accomplished or that this is even possible. I'd say really the only streamer that is like fully broken into tier 3 is probably Ninja. Seriously, that's it. But let's start with tier 1. Tier 1 monetization is where all the income, all the revenues are self-contained to the streaming platform itself. By the way, we're gonna use Twitch as an example here, but just know this applies to any streaming platform. All the money you make in tier 1 comes from being live or income that happens while you're live. You've got people giving you money with subs, bits, and donations. You've got some merchandise that people can buy. We can even consider Patreon and OnlyFans in this group. Slightly different kind of merch, but still merchandise, none the same. And then lastly, sponsorships on your stream. These 3 ways are the way 99% of streamers make 100% of their revenue. And it's crazy how much this income can vary, not only from streamer to streamer, but from month to month. There was one month when Ninja had like 600,000 subscribers. That was when that month that he streamed with Drake. Keep in mind, subscriptions are $5 a month, and that number is split between the streamer and Twitch. You guys know most of this. Given how many subs Ninja had that month and, you know, attaching bits and donations to it, I mean, he probably made over 2, maybe 3 million that month just on this form alone. Sticking in tier 1 of monetization is incredibly volatile, and it makes you afraid to leave home and not stream. I know big streamers who intentionally missed TwitchCon last year because they were afraid to stop streaming and lose that revenue. These streamers, even though they're large streamers, are still monetizing in a tier 1 sense. A well enough known like full-time streamer who maybe has like between 500 and 1,000 average viewers will usually have between maybe 1,000 and 2,000 subscribers. Usually the money within tier 1 here is like 60 to 80% subs. So if we do some quick maths, we're talking about maybe $5,000 a month for a full-time, well-known streamer. And the reason that in tier 1 merch and sponsorships don't do very well is because, one, most streamers in this area only have self-branded merch where it's just like their logo on a shirt, and only like the hardcore true fans who want to like wear someone's face on their chest are gonna buy it. And sponsorships on Twitch alone, they just don't pay out that much. You don't have quite the impact with an ad on Twitch that you can have on YouTube. And this is because you're streaming for 8 hours on end. What are you gonna do? Push something every 30 minutes? And even then, a lot of people miss the ad, whereas on YouTube, like every single person who's gotten here so far saw the ad for stream designs. You just have a much more targeted approach to ads on YouTube than you do on Twitch. Anyway, let's move on to tier 2 here. I feel like I spent way too much time on tier 1.
Big news. In the next 10 seconds, I'm going to tell you the fastest way to become a millionaire. In fact,
tier 2 is when streamers branch out to other avenues of monetization on the internet. I'd say the most common one of these is when big streamers like Shroud or Choco Taco hire an editor who takes their streams, finds the best highlighted maybe 10 to 20 minutes of it, and uploads it to YouTube with a thumbnail. These are hit and miss. I've seen medium-sized streamers who can't get more than 300 views a video, whereas you get people like Shroud who within a day every single video gets 500,000 views, and that is a ton of monetization. Diversifying your content like this to multiple platforms does a couple things for you. One, it just diversifies your income. Let's say one month you get a much smaller amount of subs. It happens sometimes. That generally doesn't have any impact on the amount of people that watch your YouTube videos, and your ad revenue will stay exactly the same. So one of your revenues dips, maybe you have 3 or 4 set up on other platforms and you're still making pretty much the same amount. The other thing that this does though is it opens up doors for better sponsorships. If you have audience on multiple different platforms with different styles of content, sponsors are going to be able to get much more targeted. They're going to say, we want to hit the YouTube audience, we want to hit the TikTok audience. Essentially, the ad will have a much larger influence on the audience, and your revenue will change from in tier 1 maybe being a couple $100 for putting a logo on your stream to, you know, $10,000 to $20,000 for a YouTube ad. An example of someone who takes tier 2 to the next level is a streamer like Wacky Jackie, who, by the way, not only just streams super regularly, but also uploads nearly daily content. And this isn't just content ripped from his Twitch channel and edited for YouTube. I'm talking original YouTube content. Doing this not only provides you a large amount of extra income, but it also it adds to your credibility on Twitch, which is why Wacky Jackie streams for like over 1,000 people. If you're gonna be in tier 2, I recommend you be like Wacky. But let's talk about tier 3, because this is where things get a little bit tricky, and this is where things get a little more fun. This is where streamers outgrow simple content creation and start to turn it into an actual business. For example, I mentioned Rooster Teeth earlier, who took the success of Red vs. Blue, which, by the way, I'm aware predates YouTube, but took the success of that single series and built an entire entertainment empire off of it. Multiple channels, production companies, whole teams doing just a bajillion things. Nadeshot's another great example, a professional gamer slash really popular YouTuber who, instead of just continuing to make YouTube videos, has built an entire gaming org, 100 Thieves, and is, I mean, you've seen where he's gone with it. Let's do the fun stuff now, and let's see where I fit in all this. And just an important preface, by the way, the reason I'm sharing this private info about my income is because last week I did a video on multiple ways that streamers could monetize properly like a business rather than just begging their viewers for money, and felt like if I really wanted to put my money where my mouth is and actually be of real help to you guys, even if it meant adding a little bit of risk to myself, sharing this kind of info with you guys could actually do a lot of good. At least I hope that's the case. We'll see. So let's start with my tier 1. I stream 3 days a week.
That's why I did succeed sooner than maybe other musicians that maybe were better songwriters. I don't know, better lyricists, better vocals. I can't say that. But I do know this. What you think that we think is cool.
It's time for the 2020 census, but what is the census? For my grandfather, the census meant new possibilities. He came here 50 years ago for a better life, and he learned the census counted everyone to inform billions of dollars in funding each year for things that mattered to him and his community. Thanks to him, we all got counted, which gave us all the possibilities we have today.
Shape your future. Start here. Complete the census at 2020census.gov. Paid for by U.S. Census Bureau.
Tune into the newest in country with new releases from your favorites on Country Bound. Tracks from Dan and Shay, Brett Eldridge,